I would like for you to talk a little bit about Ghidra.
Okay, so all of us geeky guys have always wondered how executables work and what the insides are, and we've opened them up in Notepad and seen all the gibberish, and then probably backed out thinking that's too difficult, let's leave that to somebody else. All these years, there've always been assemblers out there and disassemblers. So we've got products like IDA from HexRays, we've got a few others out there like Ollie, and what they do is they take that executable file and they bring it back down into assembly language. Now, assembly language is notoriously hard to understand. It's something that people have spent a long time trying to come to grips with. So along came other people who said, well, why can't we take that assembly language and turn that instead into something we can understand, like pseudocode or C code, or something that we can read a bit more sort of Englishish. So there's always been these decompilers out there that take disassembly so you can turn your executable into something you can read. Now, IDA, HexRays product, is very expensive, incredibly expensive. Along comes Ghidra, which is free. The NSA have been pulling apart malware, exploits, backdoors, and all kinds of things for many years with their own internal tool called Ghidra. This Ghidra tool, they've just recently made it open source. In fact, the source is now up on GitHub, and they've made it free download from their website. And all you need to run it is Java, or the Java development kit, which means it will run on a Mac, it'll run on Linux, it'll run on a PC, it'll run just about anywhere. And the great thing about it is it allows you to disassemble executable files, binary files, sys files, drivers, DLLs, and share that information with other people who are also disassembling, which means you can pull right down to the code to the point where you can see the website requests, you can see the HTTP gets, you can see files being transferred, you can see people being impersonated at their console, you can actually see the functions and what it's actually doing. So this tool that NSA have released, they say they've released it so that they can encourage people to join the NSA and learn their tools up front. Everyone else thinks they've released this code so we can find the bugs in it and make it better. Everyone has been thinking also it was maybe the NSA trying to get us to install this tool to backdoor us so they can watch what we're doing. But in reality, I think what they've done is they've run out of ideas, they've released the tool, people are now seeing the open source and starting to create new modules to plug into it. It's written in Java, you can also run Python. So what you have is this fantastic free tool compared to IDA, which is worth many tens of thousands of dollars per annum, which you can download, chuck on your machine, and then from there you can start pulling apart executables and put it into some kind of human readable code. So I'd encourage, even if you're not going to do disassembly in the future, download it and play with it. Gives you an idea how these nasties work, and you can see the code behind it. I think that's all I need to say for that, I think.
Well, that's a great introduction, so thank you very much. And for perspective, the first computer I programmed back in 1966 was a mainframe. I had my choice of two languages, machine language or assembler. So I've taught myself about 40 different assembly languages over the years, but that's a long time ago. So yes, I know all about disassembling and reverse engineering and parsing the string of bits and bytes to pick out the opcodes and the operands and the registers and the displacements and all that stuff. So, but I'm way too old for that now. Better for you young guys to do it.